Hello, hello, hello. It is day 23 and of my 31-day Jumpstart. And day 23, the chapter, that 23rd chapter of Proverbs, it's kind of heavy. It talks about parents, like if we don't discipline our children, what can happen to them. Now, in the King James Version, it says that if you beat your child with a rod, then you will prevent them from going to hell. Now, I'm not going to say that you need to physically discipline your children unless they need it. But what I will say is that however you decide to discipline your children, because I recognize that all kids are different and they don't all learn the same way. So whatever works for your child, but the discipline piece is still needed. However you decide to discipline, it is still necessary and vital for one simple reason. Other people have to deal with your children. And what I mean by that is not just teachers or your Sunday school teachers, or not just that piece, people that are in power over them, but even those people that they're going to be employed one day, they have to learn alongside other peers. They are in society with other people, and so other people have to deal with what we create. So if we create a little monster, then that monster gets to run rampant in our society, and we have enough. So in that, it's just important that we discipline our kids. No, we don't want our kids to be scared of us. We want our kids to be able to come and have conversations with us and things of that nature and have that openness. However, it's important that we also make sure that we are doing our very best part. So as we are pouring into them positivity and the confidence that they need to go throughout the day, we also need to make sure that we are giving them the proper correction as well, because we want them to be well-rounded, not just so puffed up and so full of confidence that, oh, you can do whatever you put your mind to. But we also have to make sure that our children understand that all of their actions come with consequences. And so for the next part of Proverbs Chapter 23, the next part of that really kind of stuck out to me was the part when they were talking about the drunkard or the alcoholic, and someone that has dealt with alcoholism. So there's two things that people kind of go through, I guess you could say. And so there's the good and the bad. With any situation, there's a good and a bad. And so we focus on the partying and the hanging out and having a good time and being social and all of that comes along with drinking, although those things can happen without drinking as well. But that's what we associate with that. It's just having a good time. But there's a flip side to the being an alcoholic or dealing with alcoholism. And the flip side of that is the depression or the hallucinations the Bible speaks of. And not just the mental factor of that, but the physical, because you're putting yourself in danger as well as the people around you. And judgment is impaired. And what's crazy is it says that when they wake up looking for a drink. So whatever it was that was causing you to drink, then you still are without that feeling. There's still that void there. So the next day, once you wake up, then you're still grabbing for that. You're still searching for something else. So I'm going to bring it home to us very quickly that maybe your struggle isn't alcohol, but what is your struggle that you can relate some positive things to, and so that's why you hold on to it. But deep down at home, when nobody else knows, that there are some negative things that you're having to deal with because you have allowed yourself to be tied to this thing. So what is your thing? It may not be alcohol. I pray that it isn't. It may not be drugs, but it could be relationships with the wrong people or just bad habits, whatever it is that would cause you that it causes all of this turmoil in the background, but on the surface it looks good. And then you need it so bad that even after you wake up from what it puts you in, the state that it puts you in, once you wake up from that, then you still are then searching for something else. So I would implore you to fill those voids with the love of Jesus and make sure that you are taking care of yourself in every aspect. I love y'all. I thank y'all again for the support, and I will be reading y'all's comments later. See y'all tomorrow.